Hi, today we're going to talk about learning English and how testing can make you feel more motivated to go on. So testing can give us a nice little update on where we are going at the moment. It can give us information on where should we work more in the future. So let's see how you're doing and use that information to boost you, not to crush you. So the first question I have for you today is here. What is the correct answer? A or B? You made your choice. I'll tell you now. The correct answer is B. Mark doesn't work. The problem in A is that it adds an S where it shouldn't be. Mark doesn't works. Mark works, but if you use a negative, you will say Mark doesn't work with the base form work. Okay. Second question for you. Which one is the correct one? You made your choice. The correct answer is A. Does the CEO do remote work? The problem in option B, the CEO does remote work, we're missing the auxiliary verb at the beginning. So we need to start the question with does the CEO do remote work? Does he come here every day? Does the man live next door? Does. You have to start your questions with the auxiliary. Moving on. Question number 3. What is the right answer? And here the right answer is B. Where are the sales reps negotiating? The problem with letter A is that where the sales reps negotiating, we're missing the verb. So we need to put where are the sales reps negotiating? Well, where are they going next week? Where are the sales reps having lunch today? We need the are. It's not enough to say where negotiating. Where are they negotiating? Okay. Your next question is here. What is the right answer? And the right answer is B. Thomas isn't traveling this week. So the key is in this week. Thomas isn't traveling this week talks about a temporary situation. What is he doing this week? But if we say every week, so then we would say Thomas doesn't travel every week. So that's where I have the mistake in A. Thomas doesn't travel every week versus Thomas isn't traveling this week. So when we talk about things that are happening at this moment, we use the present continuous. This week. What are you doing this week? What are you doing this month around this time? Your next question is here. What is the right answer? The right answer is B. The O'Connors didn't purchase the ottoman. The problem in A is that we put the ed ending in A. The O'Connors didn't purchase the ottoman, whereas the ed should be in the positive. You could say that the O'Connors purchased the ottoman, but if you have a negative, you should say the O'Connors didn't purchase the ottoman. It's a detail, but it matters. Your next question comes here. What is the right answer? The right answer is B. Where did they find the rug? So the problem in A is that we're not having the auxiliary did. And then we conjugate the verb in the past, where they found the rug. You could say, do you know where they found the rug? But if you ask a direct question, you will ask, where did they find the rug? Your next question is here. What is the right answer? This one is a little bit trickier because it's quite detailed. So the right answer is A. Apex Telecom won't recruit this quarter. We use won't because we're talking about the future plans. What are the things that they will do at this company? What are the things that they won't do at this company? So the problem with B is it says Apex Telecom doesn't recruit this quarter. So we could use the sentence doesn't recruit, but we cannot talk about the future. We could say in general, Apex Telecom doesn't recruit in Canada, or Apex Telecom doesn't recruit people over the age of 50. Something like that is their regular procedure. But we're talking about the future, and then we use the future with won't. Your next question is over here. What is the right answer? This one is quite detailed as well. The future uses a lot of detail when we have to make a choice. So the right answer is A. The TV newscaster is talking to you. There's a storm coming, and so the organizers make a decision at the last minute. So they make it like right here on the spot. The trade show won't open due to the upcoming storm. So the second one sounds as if they had a plan. The trade show isn't going to be open this morning. So the trade show was going to be open. But now, due to the sudden approaching of the storm, they make a last minute decision and they say, whoa, the newscaster is going, well, this is the breaking news. The trade show, the big trade show in Miami won't open this morning due to the storm. They made a last minute decision. So that's why you'll go with won't and not with going to. Going to means you have an intention to do something. Like I'm going to work tomorrow. I know it's going to happen. Okay? Your next question comes here. What is the right answer? So the right answer is A. Has hired. So this is another very important and somewhat difficult grammar point, where in English we talk about has hired, has decided, has taken, using the present perfect when things somehow touch the current moment. Either the time hasn't finished, like here, it's today. The company has hired 2 new people today. So the today is still going on. That's why the past lingers on into the current moment. The company hired 2 new people today. That doesn't work. The company hired 2 new people yesterday or last week, but today is still going on. So that's why in English we will use present perfect. Today I have drunk 2 cups of coffee. This week the company has hired new baristas to the cafeteria. This year the company has employed many new people. So when the present and the past sort of shake hands, we will use the present perfect. Your next question is here. What is the right answer? Here, the right answer is B. on July 1st. So in English, when we talk about dates, we say on July 1st, on Saturday. But when we talk about the entire month, we could say, for example, Jason signed the contract in July, talking about the entire month. But when we have a specific date, so Jason signed the contract on July 1st. Right? So these were little questions that can give you a very good idea of where you are at this moment. So take that information. If you find that you need to go back to review some things, you know what to do. Bye-bye.